We also have a plural you in Greek, so like you all, to address more than one person at the same time. The ending for this is ete in the present and ate in the past. So how would you say you guys want?
Θέλετε.
Θέλετε. Good. What do you want?
Τι θέλετε.
Τι θέλετε. If you want. What was the word for if?
Αν.
Αν. If you want.
Αν θέλετε.
Αν θέλετε. What was the word for you?
Εσύ.
Εσύ. The word for plural you, no, you guys, is εσείς.
Εσείς.
So to the ear, it's just the plural of εσύ, but in spelling they change quite a lot. Εσύ is spelled E-S-U. The U by itself gives us an E sound. And esis is spelled E-S-E-I-S. And there our E sound is made combining E and I. So they're written quite different, esi and esis, but to the ear, esis is just the plural, no? So using the word for you, how would you say, do you guys want?
Εσείς θέλετε.
Esis θέλετε. How did we say you are? Esi,
Είστε.
esi ise. Good. You guys are is esis iste. Esis iste.
Εσείς είστε.
So we have iste for you guys are. Are you guys tired?
Είστε κουρασμένοι.
Iste kurasmeni. Or what if you were talking to females?
Είστε κουρασμένες.
Very good. Iste kurasmenes. So we have ete for you, plural, in the present, and ate in the past. Of course, iste is irregular. So, you guys want was?
Εσείς θέλετε.
Good. Θέλετε. And did you want? Instead of ete, we're going to use ate.
Θέλατε.
Θέλατε. So again, we're not adding any syllables onto the beginning, no. We don't need them. Ate has 2 syllables. Θέλατε. So θέλετε and θέλατε sound very similar. What do you guys want?
Τι θέλετε.
Τι θέλετε. What did you guys want?
Τι θέλατε.
Τι θέλατε. Didn't you guys want it?
Δεν το θέλατε.
Δεν το θέλατε. What was I leave in the sense of leave a place?
Φεύγω.
Φεύγω. And the closed version?
Φύγω.
Φύγω. When did you all leave? When did you all leave?
Πότε φεύγατε. Πότε φύγατε.
Very good. Πότε φύγατε. So with ate, no, and our other past endings with 2 syllables, we don't need to worry about adding any sounds onto the beginning. Πότε φύγατε. To arrive, I arrive. How was I arrive?
Φτάνω.
Φτάνω. I arrived when you all were leaving. So I arrived.
Έφτασα.
Έφτασα. When, and this isn't the question.
Όταν.
Όταν you all were leaving.
Φεύγατε.
Έφτασα όταν φεύγατε. Έφτασα, that's closed, no, we use the closed version. When you all were leaving, that's open, όταν φεύγατε. What was I have?
Έχω.
Έχω. How would you guys have be?
Έχετε.
Έχετε. Have you guys arrived already?
Έχετε φτάνει ήδη.
Φτάνει? Φτάνω is the closed version.
Έχετε φτάσει ήδη.
Έχετε φτάσει ήδη. Good. So we always use the closed form of the verb to build this have past. Έχετε φτάσει ήδη. So we have έχετε for you have. And what might we have for you had?
Είχατε.
Είχατε. Very good. Just like είχα, no, I had, είχατε. How would you say, but you had arrived already? But you guys had arrived already.
Αλλά είχατε φτάσει ήδη.
Good. Αλλά είχατε φτάσει ήδη. Or more commonly, αλλά είχατε ήδη φτάσει. Or maybe more common than αλλά here, especially when it's kind of exclamatory. But you had arrived already. Maybe with your ma. Μα είχατε φτάσει ήδη. Μα είχατε ήδη φτάσει. So in Greek, there are more often than not many correct word orders. No. And of course, a lot of your word order choices is going to come from how you're working through it in English. So you must always keep an ear open to how natives might use a different order, and then you can adjust your speech to sound more native and more natural. But also at the same time, not giving up that flexibility the Greek has to emphasize different things in different situations. The word for if?
Αν.
An. If you guys had taken the other road, you would have already arrived. So, what was road? Like aerodrome, hippodrome,
Δρόμος.
like syndrome, my favorite. Dromos. If you guys had taken, let's start there.
Αν θα είχατε πάρει.
That's if you would have taken. So work through the English. If you had taken. It's quite literal. If
Αν.
you had, plural,
Αν είχατε
taken
πάρει
the other road.
τον άλλον δρόμο.
Very good. Αν είχατε πάρει τον άλλον δρόμο, so allos now behaves like ton άλλον δρόμο, and δρόμος just acts like a masculine noun, losing its S. Αν είχατε πάρει τον άλλον δρόμο, you would have arrived already. So here you have would have, huh? Not before. You guys would have arrived already arrived.
Θα είχατε φτάσει ήδη.
Αν είχατε πάρει τον άλλον δρόμο, θα είχατε φτάσει ήδη, or maybe a bit better, θα είχατε ήδη φτάσει. Now when I say maybe a bit better, I mean just more neutral. Maybe you want to stress that ήδη, no? And maybe you want to say θα είχατε φτάσει ήδη. So this is what I mean about just listening around to the word orders, and when you notice a lot of people putting things in a way that would be different to how you would say it, then you can think about why. And this is how we really fine-tune our language to a native level. So we had Leo for I say or I tell. How would it be you say, you tell in the plural, you guys?
Λέτε.
Λέτε. What are you guys saying? What do you say?
Τι λέτε.
Τι λέτε? And you might use this like, yeah, what do you think about this plan? Should we go there? Τι λέτε? What did you guys say? So not what were you guys saying, now we want the closed form. What did you guys say?
Τι είπατε.
Τι είπατε? Τι είπατε? Very good. What are you guys eating? So it's irregular, no? We have tro, tros. What might we have for you guys? The ending will get swallowed up a little bit, just like tros, trome.
Τι τρώτε.
Τι τρώτε?
Τι τρώτε.
Τι τρώτε? What did you guys eat? So not what were you eating, but what did you eat?
Τι φάγατε.
Τι φάγατε? Very good. We have the G popping up there in the past. Τι φάγατε? Good. So έφαγα, I ate. Τι φάγατε? What did you guys eat? If you guys had told me it, I would know. So if you guys had told me it, what is you had for you plural?
Είχατε.
Είχατε. So if you had told me it,
Αν μου είχατε πει.
good. And let's include the it. If you had told me it,
Αν μου το είχατε πει.
very good. Αν μου το είχατε πει, αν μου το είχατε πει, I would know it.
Θα το ήξερα.
Very good. Θα το ήξερα. Αν μου το είχατε πει, θα το ήξερα. What was I am?
Είμαι.
And I was?
Ήμουν.
Ήμουν, ήμουνα. You are?
Είσαι.
Είσαι. You were?
Ήσουν.
Ήσουν, ήσουνα. He is, she is, it is, or they are?
Είναι.
Είναι. And they were, or he, she, it was?
Ήταν.
Ήταν, or itane we could have. What was you are in the plural? Εσείς
Είστε.
είστε. Εσείς είστε. And we could also have είσαστε instead of είστε. Both forms exist, είστε and είσαστε. And for the past of those, we have ήσασταν, ήσασταν.
Ήσασταν.
Where were you guys?
Πού ήσασταν.
Πού ήσασταν? I don't know where you guys were.
Δεν ξέρω πού ήσασταν.
Δεν ξέρω πού ήσασταν. how should I know where you were? Rather than using the word for pos, how, it's like an expression in Greek. You say, where na, puna, how should I know? Puna xero.
Puna ξέρω.
How should I know where you guys were?
Puna ξέρω εγώ που ήσασταν.
Good. Puna xero vo που ήσασταν. This you plural, which we are seeing, can also be used to speak to one person formally, like sir, no, madam, but you will use it more than sir and madam for sure. Again, it depends on dialect and where you are, so you might want to listen out to see how people use this plural you to be formal to one person. But if you address someone quite older than yourself, for example, you might want to start with it. So how would you say, what do you want? Be informal.
Τι θέλετε.
Τι θέλετε. So in English, to be more polite, we would say something like, what was it that you wanted or whatever, no? But in Greek, we can just use that plural you and it won't sound like what do you want. It will sound more polite. Τι θέλετε. What did you want?
Τι θέλατε.
Τι θέλατε. Νομίζω, what did νομίζω mean?
I think.
Good. What do you guys think?
Τι νομίζετε.
Τι νομίζετε. What did you guys think? You can also use this like an expression, like what did you think would happen? Like what did you expect?
Τι νομίζατε.
Τι νομίζατε. Very good. And you stuck with the open form of the verb. What were you believing? Because, the meaning of this verb lends itself much more to that idea of an ongoing time. Τι νομίζατε. Give me again what is you are in the plural. Εσείς.
Είστε.
Εσείς είστε. And you will hear naste καλά. Naste καλά. What does naste mean?
Να είστε.
Να είστε. Good. It's να είστε contracted. So be well, you guys, or to one person formally or informally. Να σε καλά. Να σε καλά. Used to say thank you. If somebody gives you something, you can say να σε καλά. Thank you. Be well.